Hello and welcome to Round Glass Living. I'm Amanda Ree, your guide through this meditation series, bringing chakra work into the lives of our companion animals. For today's session, I'm with my crew. Actually, Violet the Bernedoodle left already. You know, we detach from what they do during our meditations. Then we have Buddy the Chewini, who's buried under here. You can barely see a little brown speck because he's cold this morning. And we have a Graham, the Dobie hound dog, blue Doberman and hound, and Benny, our terrier mix. So the whole crew is here with us. Quite a cast of characters, isn't it? So we're excited about today's meditation because it includes all the chakras, providing an opportunity for healing and restoration on every layer of the body, mind, and spirit. This goes for our animals as well as ourselves. So who's here with us today? Share with us in the chat. If you're joining us for the first time, that's awesome. We're so happy that you're here. I'll provide a little groundwork before we get into the meditation. This is the 8th and the final session of this chakra series. During the meditation, we'll bring attention and balancing techniques to each of the 7 chakras, starting at the root and ending with the crown. You don't need to have done any of the previous chakra meditations to experience and benefit from today's practice. But that said, each of the 7 prior sessions are useful, focused, and available whenever you'd like to do them on demand. For anyone who may not be familiar with chakras and is here with us today, please know that I'll share more throughout the practice and even a little bit after our meditation. But for now, all you need to know is that there are 7 chakras, and these are said to be the main energy centers of our animals, just as it is humans. And chakras can influence someone's physical, psychological, and spiritual levels. Therefore, knowing what each chakra represents within our pets and a few ways to help balance it is an especially helpful tool to have in your wellness kit. So let's get started, shall we? Let's take a few moments to get comfortable, get situated, and remember that you can do this practice with or without your pet nearby, and it can still be very effective. In fact, if your companion is nearby enough to do so, please go ahead and just lay one or both hands down on them very gently now. But keeping in mind, if they're in another room or they decided to leave, no worries. Take your time, get comfortable into a position where you can settle for a little while. And once you're feeling that you've found that sweet space, go ahead and close your eyes. Beginning with deep, full breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. A few cycles like this. Drawing your attention inward, filling the lungs completely as you inhale. And slowly releasing as you exhale, feel the belly soften, the lungs squeeze. And then again, filling it up, the balloons within us. Slowly releasing and just noticing as you draw your attention inward in this way, it helps us so much to let go of the outside world, let go of all the thoughts and distractions. Essentially, this is it with meditation, just this coming back again and again to the internal self, to the witness of what is, sitting in the beingness. After those cycles of breath, then you can slowly close the lips, just seal the lips and breathing through the nose only. Feeling the massage of the breath continuing to relax you, ground you, and help you to arrive in the here and now. Today we will tune, and help each chakra center clear. This practice is complete and can be a helpful way to provide support, strength, aliveness to each area of the physical and the energetic body. So as we bring attention to each of the chakras, I'll recall the location, the color, the theme, and the mantra for each. So what we'll do together is we'll land our attention fully into that physical place. Feel the balancing intention, the theme. Imagine the colored light illuminating that area of the body while we say the mantra one time out loud, and then we'll continue the repetition silently for a few moments after that. I'll guide you. So again, just feeling the body relaxed from head to toe. Feel that tingling of aliveness within yourself, within the hands, the feet, the belly, the brain. Notice the pulsating of life, of being lived from the inside out. Now let's shift our attention down to the root chakra, the first chakra. Again, if your animal is nearby, you can slide your hands down in that direction. No need to make physical contact necessarily, but if it's comfortable, you can. So we're at the root. The location is the base of the spine and the tail. The balancing intention here is feeling grounded and safe. The color is beautiful ruby red, and the sound is the mantra LAM. Let's chant it once together. Breath in. LAM. Continue the repetition silently for a few moments as you imagine that beautiful ruby red, a sphere of light illuminating that part of the body. Now drawing your attention up just a couple inches to the second or sacral chakra at the pelvis area. The balancing intention here is creativity and play. The color is a radiant orange, and the sound is VAM. Breath in. VAM. Continue repeating, imagining the golden light, the orange light. Now rising up a few inches again, coming to the third, the solar plexus chakra at the base of the rib cage. The balancing intention here is courage and engagement. The color is golden yellow, bright, and the sound is RAM. Breath in. RAM. Feel that beautiful solar light and the sound RAM. And now coming up a little more, a couple inches to the fourth energy center or chakra called the heart chakra. It's the area of the heart space in the middle of this, or the center of the chest. The balancing intention here is unconditional love and respect. The color is emerald green and the sound is YAM. Breath in. YAM. Up a little higher now to the 5th or the throat chakra. The balancing intention here is clear communication. The color is ocean blue. And the sound is hum. Breath in. Hum. Let's bring our attention to the 5th, the 6th chakra, the third eye chakra, at the brow, the forehead area, just between the eyes and a little above. The balancing intention here is insight and wisdom, and the color is purple. The sound, sham. Breath in. Sham. Now drawing our attention to the 7th chakra, the crown, at the top of the head. The intention here is feeling connected to source, plugged in. The color is violet or iridescent white, and the sound of this energy center is Om. Breath in. Om. Now, for the next several minutes, let's just stay with that powerful universal mantra, Om. Imagining either the rainbow of colors or just this beautiful golden light surrounding your animal, surrounding yourself. Continue that repetition of the mantra silently in the mind, allowing it to be your anchor. Come back again and again. Om. 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 Continue on like this. Just rest in the wholeness of the light energy, the divine, radiant light within every one of us. Balanced, clear, and calm, radiant light energy. Just resting in it, basking in it. Allow its fluid like waves to clear anything that stands in its way. Continue simply resting in being. Resting in being. Our infinite nature is hard to understand for our mind, actually, because it's overshadowed by our habitual thinking. But if we take some time to be still and present, then it's actually quite easy to understand and experience this right now. Maybe that's why animals appear to have a pretty easy time with it. They're continually present to what is. By not judging or labeling the experiences that we are having and the thoughts that are arising, we then exist in a place where anything is possible. Unbounded potential. So let's practice that right now. Allow all the experiences to come and go. Just be with what is, comfortable, eyes closed, breathing deep, being with what is. All the perceptions, the images, the thoughts, feelings, ideas come and go. Let them float right through, in and out of the mind, like clouds passing by in the sky. Allowing what is. Letting go as soon as you notice the thought come in. Just let it go again. Send it away like that cloud. Just observe it all. Another deep breath in, long breath out. Continue with your eyes closed. And let's move through the whole chakra system from base to crown one more time. Just bringing our attention to the location and the chant out loud, one time. Let's begin. The root. Lam. Sacral. Vam. Solar plexus. Ram. heart, Yam, throat, Hum, third eye, Sham, and the crown, Om. One more Om as you, if your animal is nearby, you can kind of swipe from the crown of the head all the way down the midline of the body off the tip of the tail as we chant and do this one more time together with the sound of Om. Om. Just continue resting here for a moment with your eyes closed. And as we have done throughout this series, we'll close with an excerpt from Tara Brach's meditation, Awareness is Our Home. May all beings everywhere be filled with loving presence, held in loving presence. May all beings everywhere find great and natural peace. May all beings everywhere be happy and know the natural joy of being alive. May all beings everywhere awaken and be free. Take your time, and whenever you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes. How did that practice feel for you today? And for your pet? Did you notice anything with them today? It's a good idea to take a mental note of how your pet acts or reacts to each of your practices as you share them together. Then, as time goes on, you'll have a way to interpret when and where support might be needed. This practice then becomes another powerful gauge, a useful gauge to use to understand and connect with your pet even better. So prior to this meditation series, you may not have even known the ways that you yourself have and are able to provide subtle, energetic support for your pet, physically and emotionally. And now you're well equipped. When working with the full chakra system, seeing each individual color of the rainbow can be an effective visual to hold throughout the practice. The rainbow is also expressed as one unified whole, symbolizing the integration of all the individual parts. You can also think of the mind-body system as an instrument, like a harp or a cello. Each string on the instrument needs to be in tune in order for the sound that it creates to be in harmony. The chakra system is the same way, thriving when it's in proper alignment. So, let's see, friends, what have you shared with us today? I think we have some questions from our pet-loving round glass team that came in. Shay asks, I have 3 cats, 1 boy, 2 girls. After over 2 years of living together, the ladies still don't get along. Oh dear. What chakras can I work on to help them tolerate each other? Both are a bit high-strung. Well, actually, the heart chakra is a really good choice for that because it helps, of course, to open to unconditional love, to acceptance, to ease. So you will find, actually, if you go back and listen to and be guided through the heart chakra practice as an on demand, you'll find that I actually tell a story at the end about our 2 dogs that weren't getting along for quite a while. And I did this practice with them. So you'll see a nice visual. Nicole says, my 5-year-old male Chihuahua Rocco is exhibiting high energy behavior. Will chakra work be beneficial? Where can I start and how often should I practice? Well, this complete balancing practice is going to be very good for all conditions, essentially, because it is tapping into that physical body as well as the energetic body of all the parts and pieces and aspects of our being. That sweep at the end is very helpful. And also particularly grounding is the root chakra practice. So the base chakra, that's also very helpful for anxiety and ungroundedness overall. Bailey says the meditations are helping my Garth, who is on day 5 of his hospital stay in surgery number 3. Oh, our blessings go out to you, Garth. I'm so glad that you two have been here and been able to experience this. Again, such a great way to balance, to bring healing to physical places of the body. Wherever that chakra is located, just tune in to that physical space, and that whole area of the body will be benefited and supported and cleared. So hopefully that's helpful, and we thank you so much for being here with us, everyone. My husband, Renee, who is always supporting us behind the scenes, even though you don't see him, kind of like Violet, they're off scene, but they, our dogs and I, and our pet-loving peeps at Round Glass have really enjoyed sharing this chakra series with all of our human and animal friends from around the world. Your interest and your enthusiasm to participate in these meditations are a true testament to who you are as a pet parent. Thank you. And as mentioned at the beginning of today's session, each of the single chakra sessions can be found on demand on the Round Glass platform. So I encourage you to go back and find them, access them, and enjoy these practices often. Remember that you can also meditate with Round Glass live every day via their website, round.glass, or on the app. Until we meet again, our friends, much love and namaste.